Well, camera's back on. Had to recharge the battery. The good news and bad news is the battery died for the spiciest part of the trip, in which I turned around and I think the Pathfinder is like 20 something feet long, and I turned around in a part of the trail that was about 23 feet long. I have there's a still fit picture of it I took. So yeah, missed out on the turnaround, missed out on having a tire off the ground. Pretty sure I was spinning. I actually have my differentials locked at this point. And despite the fact that it's only 70 degrees out, because we've climbed so high, I'm actually sweating from moving a ton of rocks. Yeah, so it was definitely the spiciest part of the trip that was missed here. And yeah, I have about 15 minutes of video left according to the memory card, so thought I'd capture a little bit of the really rough stuff. Before getting back to an easier trail and heading home. So I'm not going to make it all the way through the pass. Pretty sure I took the wrong route, which this time was not necessarily my fault. This is a route, and there is another route, and the people who had mapped out the route had dropped a waypoint at the beginning of this trail and at the end of this trail, but that also happens to coincide with where the two trails diverge and then come back together. So upon further inspection, I think they may have gone the other way, although I believe it was just about as rough as this. They do it in a Jeep, a lifted Rubicon, so it's not like shot. You know, they said it was moderate difficulty in a lifted Rubicon with like 33-inch tires. So and they had pictures that looked pretty close to what we're going through here with these rock gardens. So anyway, I thought I was going to have to use the Garmin InReach to call for help, because I definitely was spinning, and I got a rock. When I was turning around, I actually got a rock up underneath the front end of the car. So when I backed up, it actually pulled the body, the bumper body panel off a little bit. I'm pretty sure it's not anything major. This probably should have been a sign that I should have called it quits right here. I'd love to see a Jeep go through just to see exactly how easy it is for them, versus my bouncing and praying not to damage anything too significantly on the bottom of the car. That trailer hitch either is just low enough that it bangs, or it's doing a really good job protecting the bumper from banging. But that seems to be the only part that really consistently hits. So this is also another time where I think brand new 2021 Subaru Crosstreks came out. Were actually available to purchase yesterday, and part of me was like, I gotta go get one. Part of me is like, I would be really upset right now if I just damaged my Subaru. Then again, maybe it would have made it through much easier. No need to turn around, hence no damage. Although I definitely gotten a few trails pinstripes from the growth, but again, the Subaru's narrower, so. This is, it's funny because I said earlier that I make these long videos because I never do anything exciting, and then this ended up being the closest to real excitement that we've had here. Started out when the trail looked like this, which is perfect because it's not too bumpy. It's a little windy, make it interesting, a lot of growth around, but it's also wide enough so if you decide you want to turn around, you can turn around. And then it just went downhill very quickly. Ironically, on the uphill, that's when it went downhill. Curious how the Mini Cooper fared. I'm pretty sure that they went a different way. In fact, I know they went a different way because I followed them beyond a turn, and then I realized that I had missed the turn. And I mentioned earlier that I should have taken a different turn. They went a different way than that, so there were 3 ways to go. They went one way, I went one way, and I'm pretty sure I could have perhaps had a slightly better time if I had gone the third way, but it's all good. We've driven through here before, so we know that coming out should be fine. It's nice to see some actual trees. GoPro, stop recording.